Alright guys, there's an update on my coin thing. Actually got this coin comparator scepter. Now I do have two of these spark from coin scepters. The harness for this one here unfortunately got ripped off. But the harness for this one's still good. I can use both of them. So I only got one harness working. And I'm going to be using one of these on my mini console if I ever get one, which I don't know when I'm going to get it because I'm going to be programming these to accept dollar coins and quarters. And you can kind of get the same point because if someone has a dollar coin, they can put it into here and I get the 4 credits, like same if you use a dollar bill. But since I only use since I made this machine, I only used these tokens, which are I think 954 one. I only need the comparator acceptors. Now right now I don't have a sample coin in there, so it's gonna get stuck, and sometimes I have to press this many times to get it unstuck. Right now I just took out the coin now. It's very easy on these. There's a not. You don't even have to program it. Like unlike this one, you have to keep slotting them through the scepter, like 20 times on these two. This one is very simple. Since it only accepts one coin, this is actually by Centron. I actually saw this exact coin scepter at Ranch 99 when my mom was there to ship stuff. There was actually a arcade there, and the big claws actually have this type of coin scepter. This one here. But I did see the mini claw machines also had same Centron one, which has a different front, which is surprising. And this is Centron. This is Centron. I got this on Amazon Centron brand, and this is what it gave me. So not complaining. So let's open you. So you see where it says place coin? There used to be a token coin in here. I honestly lost it already. So I just put in the same coin in, and now it's gonna work. So gotta make sure the box is under the coin drop thing for this. And this one has a slightly different sound. So I insert one of the tokens. It sounds slightly different than my Sparkplay ones and my old street coin one, which that had a glitch with the Samsung display. Why did I even say LCDs? It's a Samsung display. As it was stuck on, and when you insert it, it would just won't flash in. It was a glitch on the coin acceptor which I couldn't fix. Now you're probably wondering, this I actually have the screws from the Sparkphone one, and then for the Sparkphone ones, I plan to use the one that's use the screws that came with this one, because these are short and they're just short enough to mount it on. So I'm not sure you can hear it, but but you can hear. But it's kind of rolled down, acceptor. So it sounds a lot different from my shoe coin model. Plus, this one accepts one type of coin. This is a coin comparator. Now, with 2 tokens here, you put them in at the same time. But I can't really do this one. It's hard to do with one hand since I'm holding the camera. If I push it all the way in, it gets stuck. Press reject button, it rejects. Now, a lot of people don't do that when they insert a coin. They just don't do that simply. Like when you insert it, and it doesn't go in. Then try pressing this down. On these, I actually one time pressing Z. When I was at the shopping mall where I lost my game cards, sushi in the community mall, I did see a cotton candy machine using one of the coin. Except it's a different type of coin. It was the same front as mine, except it said token instead of coin on the button, reject button. But of course, I didn't go get cotton candy. But yeah, on the arcade, it was probably using one of the fake, probably using the token coins that the mini claws came in. I was probably using that, and it was $1. It was like $1 for one token, which was not great. So the mini machines for this one was $1, and then the bigger machines were $2 because each token costs $1, so it's 2 tokens, which honestly has logical sense. But I honestly have no idea why they just do the 4 coin version on the mini claws. It makes sense for the big claws, but why on the small claws you only set to 1 token? Like, bruh. Because if you only set to 1 token, you only be inserting 1 token, but having to insert 4 tokens gets better. On this one here, I could only set to 1 token, but it makes sense, and just lost focus. Okay, it makes more sense here, because you're probably just gonna be like put candy in here, and it's only gonna be like quarter, which is a token. So token here. But for my mini claw machine, I plan on setting that to 50 cents, and having one of these replace the original comparator one, which is the one that came with them. That one I bought separately. Just focus. This one I bought separately. But the one that comes with the mini claw machine is like that one. It's the same brand, I believe. I'll be replacing with this so that I can accept dollar coins. I can use either one of these. It doesn't matter which one because they're both the same. But of course I have to program them in. So I set quarters as 1 pole, so then dollar coin has 4 poles. And when I do that, so whenever you insert a quarter, if it's set to 57, you have to insert 2 quarters. If you insert a dollar coin, you get two plays from it. So, but yeah, I'm not going to be using these tokens on them, because it only makes sense for the tokens here, because this was only really because I want people to play this a lot, so yeah. But I'll probably only be giving them 4 tokens, like 1 token, if they want to try for free. But if you want to try it any more, they have to give me some money, and yeah, but yeah. Like, if you listen to the sound, you can listen carefully. It does kind of sound much like for the other one I had, the one that accepted the more coins sounded slightly different. Because in here, this one here uses a comparator sensor, so it has this one way of rolling down. Now I did figure out that if you tape the relay, because this is a relay here, and there's like a thing that makes it reject. If you tape it in, insert any coin and it will fall through in without the power connected. So if I unplug this, it's hard to unplug. There we go. If I unplug it, then inserting a coin will simply reject it because it needs to have power. This was the same as on my shoe coin acceptor and these white ones, because if I insert this one, it gets rejected. Same on this one, gets rejected. See, the reject sounds also slightly different, and yeah, slightly different. And now I'm gonna plug the U back in. If I need to plug it in correctly. Doesn't feel like I'm plugging in correctly, but now it is in, And one thing I hate about this one is that it has a extra wire from the positive and not the ground, which I don't like. So when I wired this to my column machine, it kept restarting. I was like wondering what's going on, and then I realized I wired it to the wrong wire. But after I fixed it, column machine still works. But this shows it still works. I'm surprised it didn't even damage it. Get these things out of the way. Now if I put this in, you hear that it detected coin. I'm just going to put this in here because I was only demonstrating it. And now it's off. Yeah, I had this column machine for a while. As far as it still works. But one thing is that there is no wires connecting to that right there, so you can't even put any coins in it. If you did, it wouldn't even detect it. You actually have to put it into this coin acceptor. But I hope you guys enjoyed an update video on my column machine working with a standard arcade coin acceptor. Hope you guys enjoyed.